How's it going, everybody? Insert SG back again with another video. Okay, note that I didn't specify whether this is a Buddyfight or Vanguard video, but clearly in front of you guys we have two Buddyfight decks, my Wild Dragon deck and my Searing Executioner's deck that I reviewed not too long ago for Wild Dragons and Searing Executioners maybe a couple of weeks back. But this is a deck for sale video, as you can see from the title, and I decided to make this video because I saw one of the comments earlier today saying that my viewer was interested in buying my Wild Dragon deck, so this is that video for that. And I also made a Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can go check it out. We will post some like maybe spoilers or pictures or like behind the scenes stuff and maybe some announcements over there. You can also send us messages there if you want to like maybe buy our decks or something. But for now we only have these two decks for sale because I found out that I have too many decks and I gotta get rid of them somehow. So no, I won't be doing a giveaway for these two decks. I have to sell them because Cybernetics is coming out, Demon Lords is coming out, and I have to make those decks. So yeah. Anyway, I'll start by saying by talking about the Searing Executioner's deck. So Flag and Buddy, these two, and the flag is foil. So I'll do a pseudo review now, like a quick scroll through. I'll leave a link in the description below for the two deck review for these two, so you guys can go check it out and there will be a more detailed explanation there. So we have 3 Gargarios Impact, 4 copies of Lost Paradise or Paradise Lost, 4 copies of All King. One of them is P foil, so this card is a bit hard to get, the normal version, let alone the P foil. Then we have 4 copies of Helgapart and 4 copies of Helkuger. So yep, that's the size 3 and 2s done. Then we have 4 copies of Soku for size 1s, our beloved buddy, 2 copies of Bergeria, a Gate Searcher, 4 copies of Zaglas, another Gate Searcher, and we have 4 copies of Headhunt Jailer Sai. That's it for monsters. Moving on to spells and items. So we have 4 copies of the Gate, which is a staple in every Executioner's deck. We have 4 copies of Hell Shield, which is another staple card. We have 4 copies of Inferno Rule, an important card. We have 3 copies of Demon Way Akeshigure, our main draw spell. We have 2 copies of Demon Way Jigoku Uze. Next we have 4 copies of Damien's Decision, our kosher / charge and draw. 4 copies of Shadow Crusader, another defensive card. 4 copies of Own Style Sliding Fang, another defensive card for your Executioner's card, so like if your gate is gonna be destroyed or whatever, you can use it. We have 4 copies of Executioner's Hammer, Hell's Fender. So that's it for the Executioner's deck. This does come with some spares, namely being 4 copies of Earth Tremor Dragon Soulbark, which is not with me now but it's with Glenn, so yeah. And 1 more copy of Demon Way Akeshigure and 1 copy of Unlocked Eye Helgapart. And sadly this deck doesn't come with a life counter because I custom made my own one, and yeah, and Royal for life. So yep. So that's it for the Searing Executioner's deck. You can PM me on my Facebook page. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can go check it out. I'll of course drop a like if you want to, and you can message us from there. I left the send message button over there. Now our Wild Dragon deck, which is a deck that was commented like, oh, I want to buy from a viewer of mine, so thank you, you are the inspiration for this video, so kudos to you. We have the Secret Flag for Kaido, the Dual Jaeger one. We have a P foil version of Blood Dragon Follower, and that's our buddy. Then Impact Monsters, we have 3 copies of Ladis the Tyrant, Golden Dragon Eyes, and note that 2 of them is P foil. There's quite a number of parallel foils in this deck, so naturally the price will be jacked up. Then we have 1 copy of Arc and Seal. Next we have 4 copies of Sylvania. Then we have 4 copies of Jean Julon, which is our main gauge gainer. We have 4 copies of Testeria, 1 of them is P foil. Then we have 3 copies of River Dragon Amlia. Next we have 4 more copies of Blood Dragon Follower, and we have 3 copies of Poison Dragon Emperor Misty Envy. Next we have 4 copies of Rough Trigger. This is a very staple card in Ancient World decks, a very important card. Then we have 4 copies of Divine Dragon Creation. This card is a must play, a very expensive card, and one of them is from EB01, which is super back in the day, which naturally jacks the price up quite a low. So yep, 4 copies of Divine Dragon Creation. Then we have 4 copies of Dragon Emperor Legend for the Duo Jaeger art, so it's slightly cheaper. Then we have 3 copies of Sintamani Stone. Then we have 2 copies of Dragon Dreams, 2 copies of Soaring Dragon Fair Skylines. Then we have 3 copies of Dragon's Life and Death, Future and Past. Then we have 3 copies of Ringlet Loop of Fire. So this deck does come with some spares, and I won't mind removing the P-foil for the normal version if you guys want to. I have 2 copies of the Ladis the Tyrant card here, 1 copy of Hysteria, 1 copy of Blood Dragon Follower, and extra Ringlet Loop of Fire for you, and 4 copies of this Dragon from the Origin, which isn't that good as compared to Drago Dreams. I tested it out, and yes, I agree with Chongyan's comment on changing it out. So I'll still throw in 4 copies for you guys if you want. And yeah, so that's about it for this video. Again, I'll leave a link to the 2 deck reviews if you want to have a more detailed explanation, and as well as the Facebook page where most of the sales / updates will be. And you guys might be wondering, for my like sort of older subscribers, right? You guys might remember that I used to have a Facebook account for Incident Circ, but I deactivated the account because I don't really use it, and yeah, it's been quite a few months since I entered the Facebook account. So I decided to deactivate the account, which also means delete the account and start my own Facebook page with my own Facebook account. So again, I'll leave a link to that in the description below, so there will be 3 links in total. And yep, that's it. So send me a PM if you are interested in the deck. Sleeves, I will not include my Yami sleeve because yeah, this sleeve has been with me forever. And PM me your offer on my Facebook page and we'll discuss from there on. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.